Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Let's Talk Music. I am Lewis Boyd, and that's what I'm here to do. I want to thank you all for being with us last week and for enjoying the music with me and for your likes, your loves, and all your comments and everything. I really appreciate it, and it makes us want to keep going, y'all. So that's what we're here to do. Now, this week we got another great album that we're going to talk about by another great artist. Well, this week it's a group, but again, we're going to talk about one of their great albums. But before we get into it, I need y'all to like. I need you all to share. Share this with somebody that you know loves vinyl, somebody that you know loves great music, somebody that may want to know what goes into making their favorite album or what went into it, whatever. But again, just like and share and help us get this out to the people that want to see it. This week, y'all, I want to talk about a great group in gospel, a legendary, iconic, I can't think of any other words right now, but those two come to mind. But we're talking about four brothers by the name of Marvin, Carvin, Ronald, and Michael. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That's these four brothers whose last name is Winans. Yep, we're going to talk about the Winans today and one of their phenomenal, one of their great albums. Now, I got to give y'all a little history about the Winans. You know, I got to do that. So, again, like I said, they're from Detroit. Their parents are well-known gospel singers as well. And, of course, you know, they've been raised in the church. Marvin is now a pastor. He's a bishop-elect. And God is really blessing him in that area. But before they became the Winans, as you know them, they were a group called the Testimonials. Now, last week we did an album with Andraé Crouch and featured one of the members of the Testimonials by the name of Howard Smith. So once Howard Smith left to sing with Andraé Crouch full time, that's where Michael Winans came in. And I'm sure Howard Smith had a hand with bringing them to Andraé Crouch, who produced their first album, which was called Introducing the Winans. Then after that, they did an album called Long Time Coming, which is another classic album and had a few songs that may have influenced some of the newer generation's music today. Their third and final album with Light Records, which is where they were at, their third and final album, which was called Tomorrow. That is the classic album by the Winans. Yes, everybody knows Tomorrow. The title track, Secret Place, Bring Back the Days of Yea and Nay, other songs, classic songs like that. And so after that, they were signed with Quest Records. Now, Quest Records, owned by Quincy Jones, started and owned by Quincy Jones. Now, that's saying something for Quincy Jones to say, hey, y'all come on and be on my label. That's saying a whole lot. You got to be doing something right. So their first album on Quest Records was entitled Let My People Go. But today, we're going to get into that second album that they did on Quest Records, and it's called Decisions. And Decisions is absolutely another classic, and it's one of my favorite albums, and so that's why I want to talk about it today. You know what? I got the cover right here. That's this album right here, y'all. Great album. Great album. Great album. I'm going to have to turn around because their faces is not on the front. But yeah, great album. Great album. Had some very beautiful songs on there. And just like Andraé Crouch's last album, had quite a few good guests. So we're going to get into a couple of those songs, and we're going to talk about those guests that were on the record. That's right. Especially this first song, which they won a Grammy for. And it featured another great voice, who, by the way, is from Detroit as well. A woman by the name of Anita Baker. Yeah, that Anita Baker. That's what I'm talking about. From Chapter 8, and to go on to have an illustrious solo career as well. But yes, she joins the Winans on this classic song called Ain't No Need to Worry. And yes, they did win a Grammy for it. So that tells you something right then and there. We're about to get into that song right now. Winans and Anita Baker. Who would have thought that combo would have jumped off? But it happened, and it worked, and it made for a timeless classic song. Absolutely love that song. Now listen, again, I need you all to like and share, y'all. I need y'all to like and share. That's what I need you all to do. This next song we're going to get into is another absolute classic, and it's another go-to song that a lot of people mention when you talk about the Winans. A lot of groups that have said that this is one of their favorite songs. But I want to talk about it being a personal favorite of mine, and also a personal favorite of my mom, Sarah Boyd. Man, listen, when she told me she liked that song, I said, wow, that let me know something. That is a beautiful song. This is one of her favorite songs as well. So we're about to get into that song. This song features all four of the brothers leading. Carvin, who has that strong falsetto. Ronald, who we lost in 2005, by the way. And we miss him terribly, but he was another great singer. And Michael, of course. So they did a little pass the mic thing, as we like to call it. So let's get into that. Ladies and gentlemen, Carvin Winans.
Tell
Oh yeah, beautiful song, beautiful song. Marvin is a heck of an arranger, man. I like that. I really like the way that song was arranged. I like the lyrics. I like the music. I, Marvin's just a heck of an arranger, y'all. I really enjoyed that song. Man, oh man, oh man. Now listen, y'all. Don't act like you don't have vinyl that don't skip. Don't act like all your records are clean, okay? All right. So let's just ignore that. All right. We're gonna get into another song, however. Now, listen, like I said, this album has some great guests on it, y'all. We got some great guests. We had Anita Baker on one song, but guess who's on this next song I'm about to play? Oh my goodness, another great artist, great musician, great singer, great songwriter. Man, one of the best to ever do it. A man by the name of Michael McDonald. That's right, the Michael McDonald from the Doobie Brothers, man. A soulful, singing white dude. Man, Michael McDonald is one of the greatest artists ever. And like I said, he's so soulful, he can come to the cookout. Yeah. Matter of fact, we play some of his music at the cookout. And so we're going to get into this next song that him and Marvin are singing on, a song that Marvin wrote with another strong pen by the name of Percy Beatty. Now, Percy Beatty, you all know Percy Beatty from back when Milton Brunson and the Thompson Community Singers and some other great groups from back in the day. And yes, I'm going to get into some Milton Brunson, and so you can hear some of the stuff that he's done. But this next song we're doing is entitled Love Has No Color. Now, I got to flip the record over to get to this one, so give me a minute. Like I said last week, you gotta flip the record like this. You gotta hold it like this. You gotta flip it like that, okay? Can't have your hands all up under here, and you know you got dirt and everything on your hands and all that stuff. So remember, hold it like this, flip it like this. All right? Wow, man. Love that song. I love that song. Again, like I said, that was Michael McDonald who was a special guest on that song. And I'm glad they did a song like that. I wish they could play this song some more, especially during the day, especially during these times that we live in. Because that's a wonderful song about unity and about everybody loving each other no matter the color of your skin, no matter your race, no matter your creed. So, we're going to get into this last song that is my absolute personal favorite and one of my top 5 whining songs. Matter of fact, it's in my top 3. I got Tomorrow, I got Flying Away, and this next song I'm about to play. This song that you heard on the reel earlier, that was the intro. It's a song called Give Me You, and it is God asking me, if you love me, then give me you. Give me you. Let me fix whatever is going on. Let me be the one you go to when in the time of your need. And I will take care of all of your needs. Okay? So let's get into this song. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Man, I love that song. I love that song. Man, again, man, Marvin just one heck of an arranger, man. Did y'all hear the background, that ba 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 ba? Did y'all hear that? Man, oh my goodness. That's I knew there was some other reasons why I love that song. Man, that song is beautifully written. Man, the message, the sound, the instrumentation, man, all of that, man. Oh my goodness, love that song. Love that song. Wow. Man, I had fun doing this record, y'all. I had fun talking about this album, man. This is one of my favorite albums. An album that I try to listen to every chance I get. Now, I have it on vinyl, but I have other formats where I can pull it up. So trust me, if I'm on the go and I want to hear it, I'll just go to my phone or go to my tablet and I'll pull it up. Listen, y'all. Now, before we go, this week in the music industry and the entertainment industry, we took a couple of major hits this week, y'all. And a couple of iconic entertainers have left us and they've gone on to glory. Both of those had two distinct voices that when you hear them talk or you hear them sing, you know it was them. One of those voices was James Earl Jones. We lost him earlier this week, and we want to send condolences to his family and to his friends. Y'all know James Earl Jones. He was the voice of Darth Vader in Star Wars, and he was the voice of Mufasa in The Lion King. And he also played King Jafar on Coming to America. He played Eddie Murphy's dad. So we're going to miss him terribly. And another iconic voice that we lost this week that I'm kind of taking personal. I can't believe this one is gone. But man, Frankie Beverly. We lost Frankie Beverly this week, y'all. And I'm so hurt. I know a lot of us are hurt. I mentioned the cookout earlier. Listen, you played Frankie Beverly at the cookout. Oh, you put on Before I Let Go or Happy Feelings or Running Away or one of those other songs, Right on Time, We Are One. Any of those songs, you play those at the cookout and the cookout is going to just jump. Man, Frankie Beverly passed away, age 77. Great singer, songwriter, band leader of the group Maze. And we are going to miss him terribly, y'all. Again, man, we took a few hits this week. But we are glad to be here to talk about them. And we want to thank them for the legacy of music and of acting and of speaking and everything that they've done. They've made an impact on our lives, and they made an impact on our culture. So we want to just, again, send condolences to those families and those friends, and even some of the fans like me who are kind of hurt right now. But again, I had fun doing this show today. Had fun talking about the great Winans group and this great album called Decisions. Again, y'all, don't forget to like and share. Don't forget to like and share. And we will be back next week with another great album. So be on the lookout. Glad y'all came. Glad to have y'all here. Peace.